Hey everybody, so on my way into work this morning, I had an idea and I decided we're going to have some fun today. Obviously, you've probably heard about the craziness that's been going on with the Powerball being over $1 billion, or $1.5 billion by the end of it. And obviously, no one around here won. The chances were like 292 million to 1 to win it. But many people participated, because there's still that chance. And so I wanted to see who around here had participated and whether or not they participated, what they would do with that kind of money. So I'm going to go around today, find out, based on who's here. It's a Thursday, so some people aren't here. It's not really busy, but we've got some staff members. We've got some volunteers. So just to kind of see, what would they do with that kind of money? So let's go.
You've obviously heard about the Powerball stuff and all the big hype.
Yes.
Okay, did you buy a ticket?
Yes.
You did, and obviously you didn't win. But if you had, what would you have done with the money?
If I had, honestly, the first thing I was going to do is pay off the church's debt.
Okay.
Honestly, that is one of the first things that we were going to do.
Anything fun you would have done?
Anything fun? Well, we are building a new house, so probably would have been able to pay that off.
Okay.
So that would have been nice.
All right.
Maybe the girls would get a horse.
There you go.
Which
all
they
right.
really want.
Yeah.
Ooh, I already have plans for it.
All right.
So one thing, of course, will be pay off the debt,
Okay.
which is my home, and will help, of course, the church to pay the mortgage debt. Create an emergency fund
Okay.
and pay my kids' college.
Okay.
Will be the second one. What else? Make a trip to visit the Pope.
Okay. Okay. So did you buy a Powerball ticket?
Kind of. So I have a group of friends that get together, and we've been doing it for 2 years, and so we kind of rotate who buys on different weeks. So it wasn't my week to buy. I actually bought for last Saturday. So yes.
Okay. And then, so if you had one, what would you have spent the money on?
I would have actually donated most of it. We had planned on, setting enough money for our kids to have college accounts, and then I was probably going to pay off St. Patrick's debt.
All right, there we go. Sounds good. Thank you.
Welcome.
So,
did I buy a ticket? No, I have not.
Okay. That was the first question.
That was the first question.
All right, second question.
Well,
if, for whatever reason, you won the lottery, what would you do with the money?
What would I do with the money? Well, number one, anybody asked me for money, I'd eliminate them from the list right then. And then I'd try to get rid of it as soon as possible, because even though it can do much good, it can be a great temptation.
All right, Amy, you've heard about the Powerball, I'm sure.
I have.
All right, did you buy a ticket?
I didn't, but my husband did.
Okay, and obviously you didn't win, but if you did, what would you have spent the money on?
Oh, man. Debt?
Okay, good.
We would probably invest some, but my husband said we'd have to donate like half of it immediately because we wouldn't know what to do with it all.
All right, fair enough. If you guys won the lottery, what would you spend the money on?
A lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff. Like what? One thing in particular?
Legos.
Legos? All right, Matt?
I would donate it.
Okay. Anything to particular?
Probably to church.
Okay.
And pay off the debt. And then I would also pay off my parents' debt too.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. All right, sounds good.
I'll buy a Chrysler handicap minivan plus a handicap Chrysler golf cart.
All right, sounds good.
I would have paid, the first thing my wife and I will talk about is paying off church debt.
Okay.
And adding a wing, especially with that kind of money. That's easy. Yeah. And then when I daydream about it, my first thought is how much I can give away to everybody. Okay. And that's what I love. I mean, that to me would be the funnest part of it.
Okay, sure.
Giving the money away.
Gotcha. And of course, you already have the fun car, so you don't have to worry about that.
Well, I'd probably have a little funner car.
Okay. So, did either of you buy a ticket? No.
No, and I'm kicking myself.
Okay. No? All right. Nope. So, if you had won the lottery, what would you have done with the money?
Just give it all away. Give it away.
Okay.
Easy come, easy go, right? That's right.
All right. Linda?
That and a lot of charities. Absolutely. I think it would be, you start with family and charities. I think, especially within our country, that with all this tragedy, all the tornadoes and stuff that's going on right now, I think would be a good place to start.
All right, well, there you have it. That's what the people of St. Patrick's would do with that kind of money. Now, for me, for myself, obviously, I agree with many of the people around here. I would send a bunch of that money in the direction of the church, whether it's our parish to help with that debt, or to other organizations in the church that are doing really good work that I support. Now, obviously, a lot of people brought up the parish debt, which wasn't planned. I sent an email like an hour before I started going around with my camera to ask them the questions. They didn't know what the questions were going to be in advance or anything like that. But I think there's something interesting about how many people brought that up. Obviously, it's something that we, first of all, as employees, have on our mind, of something that is obviously an obstacle to our jobs and to what we're trying to accomplish here. But obviously, we also want to support the community and to give back to the community that does so much for us, including our parish community. So I would definitely do that. I would also, set myself up pretty well for the rest of my life, so I could focus less on work. I would continue to work, but focus less on work. And spend more time focusing on things that I really want to do. Many of those things still have to do with ministry, but just things that I don't necessarily have time to do as part of my job that I really want to do eventually. So thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have all sorts of really cool projects coming soon from both drama ministry as well as some other folks that are working on some really cool stuff for the parish. And if you also want to stay up to date with these things and other things that are going on at the parish, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And I hope you all have a great day.